Okay, that's weird. Let's see what's going on. It's not looking right. Okay. Let's redo this. That's weird. This is the first time I'm jacking up the vet on the quick jack, and I have a weight problem. Well, I'll tell you what the problem is, and that is that there's an engine up here and there's nothing back there. All right, well, I'm gonna set this back down and try to find the correct jack points. That's a little better. Let me show you what I had to do. First of all, I'm using the quick jack, and I had to use the bigger blocks, the taller blocks, because the cross member, I think it's actually touching, but it's okay. Yeah, see, that's barely doing anything. Not really doing anything there, but it's okay. I think it's all right. Because it's basically getting jacked up from there. And here, I think I might go ahead and stick some weight in the back, maybe put the spare tire on or something, and I'll of course put jack stands under this, because even though this does lock, it has these detent lock positions here. So once you get the car jacked up, you relax it and then it locks there, but you still don't want to rely on that. I mean, I guess you could probably kick this, give that a good kick up, and the thing would just come down. So I'll put a couple jack stands under the front. The main goal with this is to not just clean up under the car a little bit, but I'm trying to turn the engine over. I took the plugs out and I took the valve covers off. I cleaned them up. I put some oil across the valves. I put some oil in all the cylinders. I decided not to do the oil pump thing because I don't want to take the distributor out right now. It's been sitting a little over a year and a half without starting, but when I took the valve covers off, there was still oil on the hello, Mr. Spider. Might want to get out of there before too long. There was still a coat of oil, so I'm just kind of doing it from the outside. I'm not going to take this all off and pump the oil through. What I am going to do is figure out how to hook up the starter. I think I can just apply power directly to the starter. I do have one of those buttons, the starter button, but I don't think that's for power. I think you want to not put power through that little button. You want to just trigger the solenoid, of course. So I have to figure out how to hook up. I'll probably just hook up the battery and then hook up that little starter button somehow to the right spots. And then I'll just turn the engine over. I even took the fan off because I wanted to clean it up, but I also don't have the shroud on, and I don't know, it kind of made me nervous, just the fan spinning. And this is an old school fan, you know, it's just like super dangerous. So I took the fan off. I wasn't gonna run the engine much, but I think I may not even actually fire it up. I think I might just turn it over so it gets some lubrication in there and leave it at that for now. Something else I did though recently, let me show you this. So I cleaned these up. I cleaned them up with the mop brush, the sanding mops I have, and they turned out really nice, I think. I also did clean up the valve covers with some triple-aught or quadruple-aught steel wool, which I really like the finish. It's not, you know, polished aluminum, but it looks good, looks original. And what else can I talk at you about? That's about it for right now. I am going to continue to work on this trim issue. Still not super happy with this. And I even thought about sticking this in and letting this kind of come out a little, but now I realize when I look at this, I can't really do that. This has to follow this line and tuck under here. So that's kind of what's going on. Other than that, I'm just gonna slowly get the engine back together so it can fire up hopefully when it's time. I need to bleed the brakes, so I might do that while it's jacked up now. Pull the tires and wheels off and just get the brake system ready. Just bleed it out and put new fluid in it, and you know, slowly just start putting everything back on. Changing. I gotta change, you know, little things like this. These switches I gotta swap out. Put these guides back in for the doors. I'm just gonna slowly start doing that, and then I want to start insulating in the cab. The other day I addressed all of the threads for the seat belts and the seats, and I found out that the seat belt, and maybe you guys have had this too, the seat belt threads appear to be different. All of them, like, they're all different sizes. A couple of them are the correct. I think it's don't quote me, I think it's a 7/16 20 or something. But then there's a couple that were bigger. I think they ended up just getting big over time, loose, you know, and then somebody jammed a bigger bolt in there. So I'm just going to find the screws that fit and use those when it comes to that. And yeah, that's it for right now. Everything's looking okay. I'm going to slowly get the chrome back on. I have the lights, the side marker lights and the turn signals ready to go. But the front bumper I have to bend and then get chromed. The rears are okay, but I have to get them chromed. And I'm just gonna start putting I gotta put the diff fluid in, and I can't forget to do that. I've got to put the spare back in. And so, you know, I'm just gonna start doing those things as long as the car's jacked up. And that's it, you guys. Yeah, we'll check back in with you guys later. It's gonna be on the quick jack for a minute. I'll try to make more videos than I have been lately. Hope you guys are well. Good luck with your projects. See you later.